Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. It's time for another Two for Tuesday. Yeah, Two for Tuesday's that easy open tag that I invite all channels to participate in. Hey, just grab a couple of knives and talk about them. We've got a couple of special ones here on the table today. We've got the unique Swiss buck. And the Swiss buck knives were knives made in collaboration between Buck and Wenger. Wenger wanted more of an access to the U.S. market, and Buck wanted more access to the European market. So they collaborated together. These knives were made by Wenger, but yeah, look at this. We got two of them. This one here is the Odyssey, and I've done videos on the Odyssey before, but I recently picked up this model. And this is called the Globetrotter. And this one was used, this one looks brand new. So a little bit of difference there in the wear on them. We're going to be going over both of these models later, but first, we'll go over both of these models, what the tools are, size, weight, all of that kind of stuff, and a little bit of the history behind these. But since this one was used, you can see we got a little bit of dirt and stuff on there, so I am going to just take some warm water and Dawn dishwashing liquid. I got to be careful of the stickers here. I just want to scrub on here a little bit, clean these out, then we'll throw them in the sonic cleaner too. I just want to scrape on it here a bit, not scrape, scrub. Get that done. Get down in here. Loosen things up down in there. There are so many different interesting knives out there, isn't there, folks? Just amazing. So we'll do this and sonic cleaner. Then when we're done with all that, we'll throw it in the mineral oil too. Yeah, just helps to clean out, loosen up any of that stuff that's down in there before we throw it in the sonic cleaner. What else we got here? Yep, okay. Into the sonic cleaner it goes. Well, let's see what we've got here. Doesn't look to be too dirty. Oh, there's some chunks of dirt that come out of there. You bet. This really foamed up, but we did get some dirt out of there. Certainly did. We'll set that back. And we'll just wipe the excess water off of here. And we'll throw her in our mineral oil just to displace any of the moisture that's in there and try to get things all lubed up again. Working good. Okay. You can see the blades don't have a lot of snap to them. Okay. We'll let her soak for a while and we'll come back and go over some of the history on these knives and do a little bit of a comparison. I'll tell you what, when you have a knife with all these different tools on it, it's hard to get all this mineral oil wiped off, but we'll keep at it here. This knife is nice and clean now. And so, just in general, again, the Swiss buck knives were made by Wenger, and they're made circa, I don't know, 1992 to 1998, somewhere in that time period. They got a nylon shell, and you'll notice the clip blades on them are a little different blade than what's normally on a Wenger. They have I guess a special design clip point blade to them. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the Swiss Buck Odyssey. It was also known as the tailgater. And we got several different layer tools here. We have the large clip point, the small clip point. You have your cap lifter, screwdriver, and wire stripper. And then you've got your can opener. And our back layer tools are the corkscrew and the Allen reamer. And of course they've got the keychain here, the chain with, yep. Alright, we can set that one down. And next we will look at the Globetrotter, which is my most recent acquisition. And again, it is used. So we've got large clip point, nail file, cap lifter, screwdriver, wire stripper, and can opener on the top layer here. And these are both 85mm lengths. You can see that blade is loose, very loose. This knife got used. Yeah, you can see that. And I'm not even going to attempt to try to take it apart. Well, at least at this point. It's just nice to have one in the collection here. So again, there's your top layer. Pretty standard stuff here. But you can see the clip blade is kind of a special clip point. And then this is, oh boy, that's hard to get out. Don't want to cut myself or poke myself with that. And you got the Phillips here instead of a corkscrew. One other difference between these two. Okay, as we look at them side by side, move them down here a little bit. As we look at them here, there is one little difference in that the oh, let me see here. I've got this backwards. There's no scale tools in the Globetrotter, but in the Odyssey we've got the toothpick. I can't get it out. The toothpick and the tweezers. Oh boy, I always hate it when I make a mistake on my slides. I got it backwards. Sorry about that, folks. But this has patent on it. Of course, your nail file. And let's look at the tag stamps here. It says Wenger, Delamont, Switzerland, stainless. And this one probably says about the same thing here. Yes, it does. Okay, folks, just a little bit of a peek here on this 2 for Tuesday at two great, unique buck knives, the Swiss Buck, and there was at least 10 of these different models in the series. There may have been more, but there was, I think, at least 10 of these different models, so it's something that I keep an eye out for. I don't specifically go out and look for them, but if one shows up and at a reasonable price, why I snag it up. So until next time, have a very delightful day.